This is lecture number 19. The topic is experience sharing about wage revision. In fact, I really want to share a very important experience in this context. The context is again India, Indian companies, and especially a government company. What happens that wage revisions are done from time to time. Sometimes Government of India, they have pay commissions, and pay commissions give their recommendations. Based on that, they work out new pay scales and other things for the employees. This thing done by Government of India is followed by, I think, almost all the state governments, and at the same time other private companies. If they are getting less, their employees, they agitate for this, and they try to say that make us equal to this pay commission of India, whatever they have given, we should get similar salaries. So whatever is done in the government, it has a big impact on the wage structure in various organizations in the whole country. Here I noticed the matter was in fact wage revision of employees of my organization in the year 1996. At that time, Government of India's wage pay commission report for the 5th pay commission, it had come. So they had recommended certain things, etc. I wanted to take lessons from that and then work out for my employees. So here in my organization, I had constituted a committee headed by my number 2 and representatives of the management and the employees, that is the union. They worked for 6 months. I extended the time further because time given initially was 6 months. It became 1 year. It came end of the 1996. And then they finally came when I called them for a meeting. They all sat together, including my number 2. That is very difficult. We are not coming to some unanimous decision. So we have not agreed on various matters. Then unions, they requested me, sir, you become our pay commission, one-man pay commission, the way you had done for employees' promotions, I mean below officers level. Same thing, please give your time for this important aspect also. Because they had that trust in me that I'll do the right things. So I agreed because there was no other way out. So I really worked hard on that for about 1.5 months. Most of the time it was in my house, working for many hours in the night. And then I came out with a wage revision for the employees. While working on this, I noticed one very funny thing rather, that is in the Government of India also. That what happens is that the lower pay scale, the lowest pay scale, that gets jacked up because of various benefits given, merger of dearness allowance and so many other things, etc., to give benefit to the existing employees. So that lowest pay scales goes up. And because of that, when new induction is there at the lower level, because maximum induction is at the lower level, so wage expenditure goes up. Therefore, these commissions, they give recommendation for that for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, there should be no induction because they have already messed up on that aspect, probably they did not think over on that. So if anybody is listening to me, pay commission persons, etc., please pardon me for telling this thing, but this is true. You don't really bother on one very important aspect, that is the lowest pay scale. I came out with an interesting solution. I created 2 new pay scales below the existing lowest pay scale. The reason is the benefit which we give to the employee is for existing employees who have really worked for the company, and therefore the person in the lowest scale, he deserves something, whatever, by the right formula, whatever we work out, whatever it comes, then something more is added as a benefit, net benefit to the employee. And that thing need not be given to the new inductees. They are yet to come and look into the unemployment situation, not only in India, actually it is the world over. India is no exception. I mean, it's not that India has very high unemployment rate. It may be little high than other developed countries. So the problem is same. So what happens is, when we make the lowest pay scale high, and the same thing is followed by state governments, many private organizations, and they are rather bound to give that high pay to new inductee. Now, some private companies which work on some products which are labor intensive, if they give high pay to their lowest level employee, it is unremunerative. That product, it will not sell in the market. So what they do is they just give up. No use. Why to make? Because labor cost will be very high. And because of that, unemployment rate goes up. Because there are several persons who are ready to accept reasonable pay. Not that after the wage revision, etc., that higher level. It should be that similar to minimum wages, whatever government approved minimum wages are there. So they are ready for it. An unemployed person would like to take even less money because he really wants experience, he wants some money to run his affairs. So we are depriving them from this by not undertaking certain manufacturing activities which are labor intensive and which will be unremunerative because of the higher wages. So that keeping certain low pay scales actually helps in avoiding this situation. In fact, it was 1996, I had written a letter to the Finance Minister of India and gave the suggestion, because by that time Fifth Pay Commission was not implemented. So I had given the suggestion that if you could kindly look into this aspect and introduce certain lower pay scales, it will be much better. Anyway, as you usually know, it's nothing, very adverse thing I am saying, but maybe it is very usual. I didn't get even a reply. Anyway, in my organization, I did introduce two pay scales which were lower than the lowest, and kept a condition that new inductee, he'll work in one scale for 3 years, get promoted if he is satisfactory to next, and then from next, after 3 years again he'll get a promotion. So he'll get the existing present pay scale after 6 years. And in the meantime he'll be, it's not that he'll be getting lower wages, because at the lower level also there's two pay scales. He'll be getting increments and other things, etc. So he'll not be bad off. Only thing, when I finally worked out all this wage revision for the employees, for which unions they had showed a lot of confidence in me, I was worried that how they will take it. Because sometimes, you see, they want this thing and that thing, and probably they won't have accepted it. So I came out but about 4 or 5 very reasonable causes and things why these two lower pay scales have been made, to convince them. And I was sure that probably I'll be able to convince. It may take 1 hour or something, doesn't matter. So when finally the meeting was called, I called them and asked them that there is one Very important aspect, my dear friends. Although you have a lot of confidence, and please do have that confidence, I have made it in good faith. Try to understand. I'll explain to you all the reasons why this has been done. So I have kept these two pay scales. So new inductive will be coming in that one. And present, say grade C worker, there will be A and B and then C will be number 3 level. So I'll explain to you. So suddenly the General Secretary of the Union is jumped up. Sir, no reason. I said, why? Sir, he said, our lowest employee is already promoted by 3 grades. He is now at the 3rd level. So we are very happy. So you see, sometimes we just think that this will happen and that unions will oppose and I am getting their appreciation for this thing. So this thing happened like this. So I thought I will share this experience with you. And I'll recommend that whenever wage revision is there and when the lowest pay scale is being upgraded, a lot of money is added into that, I think please do create at least 1 or maybe 2 as I did, 2 new pay scales. And keep on taking people. Don't write a condition that for 2 years, 3 years, no new induction. Okay, just think over on this. Thank you.